You talked about, you said we'll get to it in a minute, so I'm going to pick you up on that. How to get on other people's podcasts, comma, and why does that matter?
Yeah. So, I mean, the real question is, how can I leverage what someone else has built to attract people into my infrastructure, right? I mentioned all this work we're doing for free. Well, it's not really helpful unless people are in the infrastructure. So prior to doing this, though, it's really important that you have a lead capture magnet. So before going on any podcast, going on a podcast without a magnet at the end of the day, a call to action is not going to generate results. So it's important to have, what most people refer to as, an ebook, for example, some kind of free report that you can get in exchange for an email address. And that's an entire different conversation, but typically, somewhere between 6,000, 10,000 words, something that you believe can speak to your investor base that will last a long time. Now, once you have that, you've already done all the hard work. Now the question is, can I get in front of new people, talk about the content that you're an expert in because you just wrote this book? And I talk about it in my book, how to do it really, I'll give an example. I will have a VA create a Google form and have something like this: the name of the podcast, the name of the host, the email of the host, a rating on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of how like my book or how relative my information will be to them, and then the number of Twitter followers, maybe the number of comments in iTunes. And I'll search by one of those metrics: number of Twitter followers, number of comments in iTunes, which, by the way, make sure to rate this show that you're listening to right now. Adam has given away so much great content. Rate the show because it gives you the ability to attract great guests. This is the whole process that virtually everyone in the space is doing something like this. Then I have my VA start reaching out to them with a one-page highlight reel of my speaking credentials. What have I done? I've raised several tens of millions of dollars. I've written a book about the topic. I'm the host of this podcast and other things. And that's compelling. Now, if you're just getting started, I actually suggest you do something that's counterintuitive. Sort again by number of reviews, but sort by least and start at the bottom. So by the time you get to guys like Adam, you've been on 3 or 4 podcasts, you've been on a lot.
I'd be the first one on your list.
Exactly.
That's why I'm the last on yours.
No.
After 4 years, here he is.
No,
Where's
exactly.
Gower? There he is. Is anyone else? No, get him on the phone.
Nothing could be further from the truth. But you get what I'm saying. Once you get that momentum, Adam mentioned that he doesn't want to go back and listen to his first interview. Well, same will be true for you. So don't jump all the others and reach out to Adam because you don't want to blow it in a big way on a big stage. Get some momentum so that when you send it out to the bigger shows, you can show them that you're competent and been able to speak. That right there is a $2,000 idea. That is the playbook for making money in this space right now.